Hi there, my name is Nestor. By the way, before I proceed to the questions that you asked for, take this opportunity to say a wow to your website. Check your website, the business. So even the video. I love the Boral family, the two lovely sisters. Yes, Brenda and of course Patricia. Can't imagine the story. I was thinking of the McDonald's brothers, but they're brothers. You guys are sisters, so maybe one day there will be a story, a movie like yours, something like that. Anyways, let me start with the question that you're asking for. But before, I forgot to tell you that my background, just last September 7, I ended my contract with WattLogic. I worked with them for 2 years. It's based in Arizona. I was an SDR. I used to call business owners and offer energy as a service. So we have solar, LEDs, but we're focusing more on the electric vehicle chargers. So I make discovery calls, 15-minute interview to know if they're qualified. So that's my job, my previous work with WattLogic. Now let me answer the three questions here. What do you see as your three strongest attributes? First is being creative. Like you guys, I have this entrepreneurial mindset simply because of my passion in advertising and marketing, like what you're having. But mine is focusing more on narrowcasting. It's an innovation, but this time it's kind of technical, so I'm having a hard time, yeah, making it work. There's a link in my resume to know more about that. So that's one thing, being creative. So I'm been to advertising. My client before was McDonald's Philippines. I used to provide them with music management, make some voiceovers, stuff like that, do some editing, audio editing that is. So, in fact, I've produced 67 audio production for McDonald's Philippines for their stores. Now, the next thing is being friendly. That's the second attribute, because I can, easily build rapport, which is the key to relationship selling, which what Brian Tracy is telling us. That's the future of marketing. It's relationship selling, and I understand that, and I believe in that. And I'll be consider myself as a good communicator in that sense. The last one is number three would be being passionate in the field of SAM. I call it SAM. It stands for Sales, Advertising, and Marketing. My ability to learn and adapt quickly. So if there's something hard, I will tell you, I don't know that. But the good thing with me is I know how to find the answer, and I will find it. Okay, so it's not really a big issue on my part as long as I have the passion in a certain field. Like what I did to McDonald's Philippines, they asked me to produce CDs for their stores by mixing music. So I was thinking, I haven't done that yet. So they asked me if I can do it. Told them I'll answer you after 3 days because I don't know how to do it. So I studied it in a matter of less than 24 hours. So within a day, I got it. I studied the Adobe Edition. That was a long time ago, 2006. Did some trial and error. And after a couple of hours, I finally made it. And I called them after a day, not 3 days, but a day. And I told them I can do it. So that's how it works. So it's very important to have passion on something, on what kind of company I'll be working with. Let's see. There's another question here. Second one. Why are you suited for this position? I love this question. And it says, provide what has been your best cold call opener. Okay, I'll give you an example later on. Suited for this position is because of my great experience in outbound sales. Well, what we called hard selling back then. It was back in 2004 when I was working with VXI, call center here in the Philippines. They taught me a lot, trained me a lot, and I can't imagine the style of our training. It was like the movie Boiler Room. So we only stopped selling until they put down the phone. But nowadays it's not going to work. We don't practice that anymore. It's more on relationship selling. So building rapport is one thing. So I was trained to build rapport, have my own way of building rapport. Now, an example of this. Hi, Mrs. Smith. This is Tor from AT&T. Just to inform you that starting next month, you're not going to be paying your monthly long distance services. So when they say the word "not going to be paying," what? So it's an attention getter. That opening spiel is very important. Because they will ask, what's this? Is this are you kidding? So they become curious. So an opening spiel is very important. I always drop down the can I ask for a few seconds? I don't need to say that because I've already wasted their time when I started speaking. So just drop that long statement and just proceed and give them an attention getter. In fact, there's a principle called in sales, it's AIDA, right? Attention, interest, decision, action. So the attention is always coming up with a good attention getter. So they will listen. Now, my last one was with the What Logic, the previous work I had, and that's B2B. And the sound of the opening spiel is something like, "Hi, this is Thor with U.S. Energy Recovery. I'm trying to get a hold of John." "Oh, this is John." "Oh, John, I believe you already read the email I sent you about energy savings, right?" So he might say, "No." "Oh, I see. Since we help companies in implementing the latest energy saving tech that really lowers down energy bills, I'm kind of curious about your company's energy efficiency. How do you deal with it? Like, how would you rate it from 1 to 10? So you got to go straight ahead and don't stop, because a dead air is a no-no in making an opening spiel. But of course, you have to come up with, give them an opportunity to talk. Okay, so you would know what their needs, or in other words, it's probing, which is very important in qualifying a prospect. What I like based on the video I watched from Patricia, you mentioned something about strategies. It's always a strategy. Even when I got the client, McDonald's, it was a strategy. I cannot say it anymore because it's kind of long, but I can tell you if I'll have another opportunity. Going to the next question. All right, so the third one, and he said, we saved the coolest, most enjoyable question for last. Tell us a story about something boring and make it fun. Yeah, this was back in 2004. I forgot the name of that customer. That it was with the, it was, I think it's, let me see, Sprint. Yeah, that was Sprint. We were asked actually to make our own spiel. So I made my own spiel, and this was the opening. "Hi, Jenny. This is Andy from Sprint." So something like that. "Just to let you know that we're giving you free cell phone." So the Jenny would say, "What? What's the catch?" So she's kind of curious because I gave him the word free. There's no catch here. The phone is free, but not the monthly fee. "I'm not interested." Actually, she said she's not interested, so that's kind of boring now. "But we're giving you a free mobile phone because it shows here in our records that you have a good credit standing." "I don't think I need it." Even I have that energy, it's getting boring. So what I did was I checked on the records, and I found out that she had her birthday. So I told her, "Wait a minute, you had your birthday yesterday?" So she said, "Yes. How did you know?" "Oh, it's in our records. I have here something for you. I'll sing you a song. How about that? This is a composition that took me a couple of months to finish it. And since Christmas is just around the corner, let me share it to you. A mixed song of birthday and Christmas song. How's it? You want to hear?" "Oh, yes, I want to hear." So she's now excited. The funniest part here is I even asked my colleague to be my backup singer. And that's true. And his name is Jomo. So I asked my colleague, because it's allowed in our outbound agents. We usually do some funny stuff. So I asked my friend, "Come on, backup singer. It's a birthday song." So I said something like that. So I started singing the song. So I said, it just popped up into my mind, the song. Actually, it's not really a composition. It's just simple thing. "Happy birthday to you. Merry Christmas to you. How does it sound? Oh, sounds good. Just imagine, just simple song. A very, I don't know, crazy composition. And she was so happy. I can still do that. I don't know if somebody has done that, but I believe in our group back then, I was the only one who did that because I can sing. In fact, I can play the keyboards. So that's it. That's the one that is kind of boring. Went down to a boring situation and almost hang up on me, but I did something different, and that's what I did. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed my story, and thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'd like to say bye bye to Patricia and Brenda.